Get a couple here loaded before I go to the store. Go to the store. Yeah, go to the store. You know, everybody knows where I shop. Um, no, I'm not afraid of other human beings. We're given life by an infinite essence to obviously learn to I don't know learn, but to just to understand, to love. No, no, let's put it that way. That'll learn. If you understand and you're loved by people that understand when you're a baby, then you're not really learning to love. You're understanding that it's right to love. Right? You know, learning to love means that love is absent, and we got to learn it all over again because we become selfish assholes. I'm sick of being selfish assholes, aren't you? I'm sick of it. It's horrible. And well, you know, we inherit it with the arrogant stupidity. And I was sitting there thinking about it. I talked to Dad about it earlier. You know, I was thinking about 25-25 by Zager and Evans, you know, and 35-10, if God's coming, he ought to be here by then. It's like, no, what the fuck? Was that 1969 or? Okay. With all those things from that sci-fi movie, it's like, okay, you can read the Bible, right? God's omnipotent and omnipotent, right? Okay, so where's God coming? And where's God not? Right? Remember the Jantheus guy who got mad at the rock up in Mecca? You know, tell me, where can I lie that God is not? You know, so he left. He goes, these people are archaic and wackadoodle. You know, and they get in this group consciousness thing, and if they're all thinking it, it's got to be right, and then it will happen. As you stay for the play, fantasy has in store for you. Or your glowing light will see you through. It's your day. It's second car. You know, and I'm sitting there, and it's like, no. Okay. It can be dark in a very dark room with no moon. Okay. And you can see more clearly than if it's the middle of the day on a clear day with the sun shining. Because your mind is quiet and not thinking about all the great things that are going to happen to you and that you're going to do. Right? There's nothing better than having a good garden. Okay. A good garden is better than you know, that Shark Tank thing. That lady's all about, you know, let's like 100 million selling fucking tea, and kill Shelby and Trisha. And how many other people that end up at the hospital, but now they can get their cancer treatment in El Paso instead of having to drive to Phoenix or Dallas, right? As you stay for the play, fantasy has in store for you. Glowing light will see you through. It's your day, shining day, all your dreams come true. The brain is firing, you're dying, now there he is, there's Jesus, he's here, it's that day, it's 35-10. It's Judgment Day. It's going to tear it down and start over again. Fuck, no, let's just again. Oh, gosh damn, right? Okay, so you've got to fix your mind, as your mind has been raped. It's pre-raped before you're born. You know, you go to the Mormon church. No, Jesus had to die as a perfect sacrifice to pay for all my patheticness, because I will spy in your house and I will watch your daughter masturbate with a kid with a British accent. And then I will take it and masturbate to it and thinking, there's got to be some way I can. You're not going to be able to have sex with her. No, you're an old fart in the Mormon church. She's not going to have sex with you. What if I get her a job as a nurse that helps old people, and I get her to feel sorry for me and like me because of that, and I have lots of money, and I promise her money if she has lots of sex with me before I die? It's your day, shining day, all your dreams come true. You know, that's the way these people think. Okay? That's your quorum of the 12. Okay? That's your conclave. That's their business partners. Yeah. Well, if we pay him $100,000, it's a good settlement. Okay, but your priest had sex with my kid 17 times. He wants to kill people now. Well, take him to electroshock therapy in El Paso. Get him some drugs. Maybe he'll take enough drugs that he just kills himself. That sounds acceptable. Sure does. Sure does. That sounds really acceptable. I'm going to take my puka to Washington and I'm going to take over. I'm going to sing songs in front of people saying, I want peace. If you want peace, stand up and tell everybody we need to live the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer and hope that everybody in Venezuela that's listening can understand what the fuck you're talking about. Because they can't understand it in Las Cruces effing fucking murder in New Mexico, can they? Okay. Earl, hey! Applied physics of the Lord's Prayer is perfect. If you don't want to live it, I'm going to jump into your ass with both feet and I'm never going to stop kicking because you're a pathetic pile of shit. You are a turd bag, tool bag for turd bagging. Does that make sense? I don't know. Ask any of the, really smart people. Who do you work for? What corporation do you work for that makes money off of exploiting people and manipulating people? Oh, C-SPAN. Oh, Fox is better. Carfax. Show me how many cars this accident has been in so I can get it for $5,000 less. And still play extortion and kill people driving to the airport, selling tea to try to get $100 million to sell it? Why don't we just teach people how to plant tea and make their own tea and then stay home and not put jets in the sky, causing pollution and global warming and scaring people because mass murderers are going to fly over and drop a bomb on you if you don't let them have a virtual presence to sexually exploit your daughter or your son. Okay? Hey, want to play football? No. Want to ride bikes? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Are we at ADHD? Let's ride bikes. Okay. Oh, let's go to school. No, let's go ride bikes. What are we going to do? We're going to take baseball bats and we're going to go hit mailboxes and try to get our own baseball stadium. Yeah, woohoo, sounds like fun. Okay, let's do that. Okay. It's the worst day of my life. What do you think? Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. All right. Here in the Great Gym State, what do we do in the Great Gym State? In the Great Gym State, we root for the Vandals. No, we root for the Broncos. No, we don't. We root for the Bengals. Bengals, Broncos, Vandals. Where do you live? I'm from Pocatello. It's Pocatello. No, it's Pocatello. Oh, okay. Vote for Pedro. It's funny. In Espanol, 2 L's is pronounced Ia, not L. Okay, so Bob Vila, it's Via. It's Via. And B has kind of like a B sound to it. Pancho Villa. Okay. Is how they pronounce it in Spanish. Okay. And that's how the letters are used. When you're using your linguistics to pronounce the way letters sound in your language. Okay. When you go to a Spanish-speaking country, you got to use, they use the same alphabet. Okay. But they say Pancho Villa, not Panko Villa. Hey, that's Panko Villa. Panko Villa. Wow, you're a peachy Mary Cohen, aren't you? Okay. No respect at all, huh? I try to show respect. It's hard. Okay. It is very hard. My sister, like I tell everybody, how do you say dog at one of our barbecues? Oh, fuck you, Earl. There you go. My Tracy can't roll her R's. Come on, Tracy. Say perro. Rejol. It's very important. That Disney movie, yeah, they don't show you she's doing those videos with those hot guys and in New York, and they don't show you where she go. It's all this. They're just little kids, and they're finally making it, and then she dies. You're like, no, they went and played the big circuit in Mexico with all the drug dealers, and yeah. That movie's complete bullshit, man. Okay, do you understand? It's like, no. She made that one video that I have on my thing with the really hot group that we're all hitting on her. I don't even know if Chris was there. Mm-hmm. That one song that she does, that duet. Yeah, she did that. They don't have any of that where she's making all these duets with these male singers that are hot and hitting on her and all that, and her and Chris having to survive that. That's not even mentioned in the movie. How promiscuous and how everybody's trying to, George Jones, you go to a party and Roman Gabriel's trying to hit on your wife, Tammy Wynette, right in front of you. Guys, I'm the Messiah. I can kill most people, okay, in the world with my bare hands without even breaking a sweat without even thinking about it. Better than Mr. McCall's character, okay? People would still sit there and, whoa, I got a bigger dick than you. I could fuck your wife. They did. Okay, the pervert scientists that I'm a racket scientist and you're a liar, put up the stuff to spy and manipulate and use Wi-Fi to fuck with people's heads. Amy's head, Steph, my head, me and Natty. It was horrible. The visions that they planted in our brains that you wouldn't typically think. Okay. No, you wouldn't. Okay. Because when you're in a nuclear family type unit, and he's a good person, and he doesn't try any way or shape or form to engage in a sexual relationship with you, and he tries to get you to be respectful sexually and wants you to be faithful the way he wants his wife to be, the way she said she was going to be, at the wedding vows and stuff. If you don't... She laughed, so did Steffi. Yeah, they both laughed during the wedding vows. Not me, I take them very seriously. When I'm saying wedding vows, I'm not going to laugh because I mean it, This is a very serious matter. We're pledging to be faithful to one another sexually and raise our children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren and as many greats as we can get, maybe, together, And then one day they died and their graves were side by side on a hill where robins sing. And they say violets grow there all year long, for their hearts are full of spring, right? So, somebody out there in the cyberspace is speaking my Southwest Airlines voice. You like that one the best? You have to earn that. Yeah, you have to give me a job, 401k, and free flight benefits so I can kill everybody's poor people near their airports in order for you to enjoy walking on the river walk with me in San Antonio. You're obnoxious. I'm obnoxious as hell. You bet your ass. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer. I'm going to jump in with both feet. Orale, orale. Nana can't pow pow. I pow pow like a... Every time you guys are motherfucking, hey, you guys are fucking Nana's ghost because you'd rather make money selling cars than live the Lord's Prayer for her. So you think Nana pow pow. You don't want me to pow pow, motherfucker. I'll take your sweet bread and kick the shit out of it. And if that woman's butt really does look that way without a plastic surgery from some dumbass plastic surgery in El Paso, maybe you could give her my phone number and see if she's intelligent enough to accept the Lord's Prayer. If she got it from plastic surgery, tell her that's okay. I'm all natural, so it's all right. I like a woman who loves everything and everybody. Okay. Take my hand, come with me, baby, to love land. Me and him Punchy. They got that mixed up. Larry's the Aquarius and Ralph is the Cancer. Yeah. The floaters, Larry's the Cancer and Ralph's the Aquarius. Yeah. Me and Punchy would always laugh. No, it's backwards. They got it backwards. They messed it up. Yeah. Larry's the Aquarius and Ralph is the Cancer. Yeah, because I love everybody and everything. I love everybody. Love everything. I have an understanding and appreciation for everything. I wouldn't say I love everything. Because I hate, selfishness is an act. Critters, I respect critters. And if you're a centipede and you try to get in my house, I'm going to kill you. Okay? That's just the way it is. Okay? They have things for survival they have to do that are hard to deal with, like the parasites that were in Roger's butt that Penny was looking for, right? They come around and try to get in your butt. I'm going to kill them so they don't end up there, right? That's the way I am. I'm just that type of person. I'm not paranoid or schizophrenic about it and stuff. And I build a decent immune system. I'm not like Sheldon, but I'm going to do things to try to be healthy. I'm going to sleep up off the floor. I'm going to do, things like that. Try to keep my blankets off the floor, that kind of thing. And so, I'll try to do the best I can. You can't help it. You kick them off sometimes. Maybe we'll come up with better ways to have a different kind of a blanket that's harder to kick off on the floor. I don't know. We'll come up with something. We're geniuses. Sell me something. No, share caregiving according to need built to last. Okay. Your technology is most likely going to end up Just revealing your disgustingness worldwide so everyone will know. And you'll probably most likely kill yourself so we won't have to have robots do it. Like the gray-haired guy with the mustache that Quentin Watanabe allegedly cut his head off on Last Samurai. Yeah, kind of like that. Well, he had some semblance of honor. You guys are all like the dude that Tom Cruise comes up to and hands him the sword and he runs off. You guys are all like him. Yeah. The real rotter from that story. The biggest rotter of the story is the person who turns truth into myth and reality into fantasy, and then tries to act like they're a really good person who really cares about you, and every time they say they love you, you're like, you're so full of shit. Why are you even talking to me? Okay. I love you, right? Fix yourself. And then if you say you love me and stand up for a Lord's Prayer, I believe you. And it's like, it's never too late to love and be loved. Relationships, those take care of themselves in the flesh when they need to. Don't worry about that. Just live the Lord's Prayer. Don't worry about who you're going to have sex with in the future. Just live the Lord's Prayer now. Okay. All right. Peace.